Hey, what's up, guys? Dr. Jason Cherry here, and just wanted to welcome you to Convey. And so we've talked a lot about this, but Convey is a patient education and communication platform. And so just want to be super transparent with you guys. We build everything out on high level. Some of you may have heard high level, some of you may not have. But I've used lots of ad companies in the past, and I didn't know they were all built out on high level, the platform that I used. And so just to be transparent about it, you can go to gohighlevel.com. Accounts on high level are $97 if you went directly with the company, and then a HIPAA account add-on would be $300. And so essentially we're charging $200 for what would be normally $400 if you went straight through the company. And you're also getting our customized build outs and all the work we put in to really make it customized for your office, for chiropractic. And so High Level does a lot of great things. And so this is just a little chart that shows everything that High Level does. So if there's something that you would like to do that we have not built out, then just let us know. We could set up special builds for you guys. We just charge an hourly rate to do that. But yeah, we could basically do anything on this list here. So if you have any ideas or custom things that you want that we haven't done yet, just please let us know and we'll get it set up for you guys. So I just want to head back to the high level sub account here, or excuse me, the Convey sub account here, and give you a little tour. This is what you would see when you sign in. And so just wanted to start off up here with the launch pad. You're not going to do too much in this area. Basically, you're going to live in the contacts and the opportunities sections here. So let's go into the contacts here. So into the contacts, this is going to be where all of your contacts are. Any CSV files that you give us to upload, all the names will be here. The contacts can be organized very specifically. We organize them with tags. So we'll get into this a little bit further, but we could categorize everything based on active patients, wellness patients, any leads you may have, anyone that may have come from a website or a landing page, or anyone that comes from a specific event that you do. We could organize all of these contacts accordingly. So we're going to be very specific in the beginning to use these tags to organize your contacts. And like I said, we will get into that a little bit deeper later on in the videos. So yeah, contacts tag is right here. The next area where you're going to be a lot is the opportunities section. So within the opportunities section, this is going to be customized for your practice, the verbiage that you use, whether you recommend care plans or you don't do care plans, however it is that you deliver care in your office, we are going to set up these different categories of the pipeline accordingly. The goal with this is to have a automated communication set up for any encounter you could have with a person in your community. So we wanted to start off with any old leads that you may have. If you wanted to set up a nurturing sequence for old leads, maybe from old Facebook ads or whatever it is you might have done in the past, we can get them set up on a 52-week nurture campaign. Anyone that you get from your website or a landing page, we could also get them set up on a nurturing campaign. We're going to recommend that you guys do giveaways to build your list within your community. So we'll teach you how to do that. But any leads that you get from these giveaways, we're going to send them into this 52-week nurture campaign as well. And then if you're running any ads, anyone who ends up not coming into your office, we could throw them onto this nurture campaign. So next step is care recommendations. So whether you do 3-month care plans, year-long care plans, whatever it is that you do, if you don't do any care plans at all, we will customize this and set this up how you want to educate your practice members. So think of it as a doctor's report broken down into 50 or 60 different topics that we're using to educate your practice members on chiropractic. So our goal was to pretty much answer any question anyone would ever have about chiropractic and just kind of educate them on why what they're doing is so valuable and why they should bring their family and tell their friends. And so that's the whole goal of this new practice member educational sequence. So once we get through this, and like I said, this is just going to be customized for you guys. You're not going to have all these different columns here. But once we get through this, after active care, we have wellness care. So if you call it something else, we could customize that as well. But when someone says yes to wellness care, they're gonna start receiving new emails about why wellness care is so great and important. If they say no to wellness care, then we're going to put them on a sequence where we're just going to touch base with them every few months to just let them know that we're thinking about them. You'll then have a list of all of your wellness care practice members. And then if anyone were to unfortunately drop out of active care or discontinue wellness care, these two columns here will also include touch points every few months to just let them know that you're thinking about them as well. So yeah, so the goal with this pipeline is to really set up situations where we could better communicate with not only your practice members, but also the people in your community. And if there's anything that we haven't included here, you just let us know and we will get that set up for you. So yeah, so that's a quick overview of the opportunities section. We'll get into this a little deeper as well later. Once you start to get more familiar with the platform and your Convey accounts, there are things within marketing, and this area here is more for people who just want to kind of play around and do their own thing, maybe set up some automation, set up some emails. You're more than welcome to use this platform for whatever you would like. We put a lot of work into building it out how we did. But our goal is for you guys to utilize this platform to as much as you would like. So this is where we could create emails. So we have once you go into emails, you go to templates. We created a email template for you right here. Now this will have your logo, and then you're able to create a template and say whatever you want, and you just save that, and then you have created an email template, and you can send that out to your entire list or any specific people in your list that you like. Here's all the stuff that we have created. We're going to automatically set all of this up for you. So don't worry about this too much. If you have any events that you do, like for example, we had an office who was doing a climbing and coffee community event. So we created an invitation and a event reminder for them. So we could do things like that for you as well. All of the automations that we built out are here. Like I said, if you want to play around with this, you could build out your automations. We'll have more videos about how to do that. And yeah, that's basically it. So that's really the tour. Like I said, you're going to live in the contacts and the opportunities sections mostly. So yeah, our goal, again, is to have this as customized as possible for you guys so that you could not only educate, but stay in touch with and communicate to your community. So yeah, if you have any questions, just let us know, but we'll have a lot more videos to come, but that's just a brief tour. All right, guys, take care.